On December 18th, 2022, one of the greatest soccer games in history takes place in the World Cup final in Qatar. The 2022 World Cup was not without controversy. There were accusations of bribery. There was the exploitation of migrant workers. There were concerns about Qatar sports washing its human rights abuses. Additionally, because of Qatar's extreme summer heat, the tournament was played in November and December instead of its usual place on the calendar in the summer. But in the 2022 World Cup final, an epic matchup played out between two powerhouses, defending champion France and South American stalwart Argentina. Each nation had won two titles, Argentina in 1978 and 1986, and France in 1998 and 2018. The match gave Argentina superstar Lionel Messi an opportunity to cement himself as one of the greatest players in history. Everything looked to be going Argentina's way, as it took a 2-0 first-half lead on goals by Messi and fellow Argentine legend Angel Di Maria. France made a dramatic comeback to equalize in the late stages of the second half on 2 goals scored by phenom Kylian Mbappe just 90 seconds apart. Early in the second half of extra time, Messi put Argentina ahead again, only to have France equalize once again on Mbappe's 3rd goal of the game and 8th of the tournament. The epic matchup came down to an epic shootout, the 3rd ever World Cup final to be decided on penalties. Mbappe and Messi each converted to make it 1-1. Then Argentina goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez saved Kingsley Coman's attempt, and Paulo Dybala put Argentina up 2-1. France's Aurélien Tchouaméni fired wide left, and Leandro Paredes gave Argentina a 3-1 edge in the shootout. Kolo Muani kept France alive, but Gonzalo Montiel's shot hit home, sealing the 4-2 penalty shootout victory and Argentina's 3rd World Cup title. It was a redemptive moment for Montiel, whose handball had given Mbappe the penalty opportunity that tied the game late in extra time. Wild celebrations erupted across Argentina and in a hotel room in Southern California, where the Mr. Lewis family watched the game while on a Zoom call with Mrs. Lewis's crazy Argentine family before we boarded a holiday cruise. That vacation definitely started on the right note. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1620, the Mayflower docks at Plymouth Harbor after setting sail 3 months earlier. In 1863, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, whose assassination sparks World War I, is born in Graz, Austria. In 1915, a year after the death of his first wife, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson marries Edith Galt. In 1944, the U.S. Supreme Court controversially declares Japanese-American internment constitutional. In 1972, President Nixon announces a massive campaign in Vietnam called the Christmas Bombings. In 2001, after 99 days, the last fire burning at the World Trade Center site is put out by firefighters. In 2011, the last U.S. troops withdraw from Iraq, formally ending the 8-year Iraq War. And now, it's time for our Today in History quiz. Who wrote the pamphlet The American Crisis, which was read to Washington's troops before crossing the Delaware? Thomas Paine, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, or Thomas Jefferson? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right tomorrow on Today in History.